Yeah, man. Yo, that be yo. Me and Medkit was. I was getting my next drink. Me and Medkit was having like a side conversation. She was like she ripped that, but it was though. She did. Yo, and then check it out, right? Um, I think I think one of the most crazy. Not let me find a better word. I think when a person loses their dream, things can get crazy. Things can get wild. I don't even always believe people when they at their worst. Like, oh, this I hate. I don't be believing that, bro. I just can't. Especially when they dealing in like the entertainment industry. Yo, bro, I don't trust the faces that people put out there when they in the entertainment industry, bro. I don't know if they entertaining or not. It's hard to figure out. Just, yo, I tell you, thinking in black and white. Will, yo, bro, you know how like the DEI thing. We can't, as a human race, we can't do DEI. As a human race, we can't do it and become better. We can't do it. We gotta be like this. Look, so I often say to myself, I was like, yo, now I don't know what Deuce gonna become. But long before Deuce was gonna become whatever she was gonna become, a whole group and community of people was telling her all the shit that she was gonna become. And I'm telling y'all this is a true story, right? Deuce is a real person. Mekis a real person. We all heard this. A lot of people said a lot of shit about Deuce, right? And is Deuce what people say she gonna become? No. Now, Deuce has won money. She's been in rooms. She's participated in events where there have been black people and white people. She's lost to other black people. She's won against white people. She's lost to white people. She's won against black people. She's got numerous opportunities. And guess what starts to happen? She may get the opportunity, if she stay locked in and focused, to be the cream and rise to the top. And now, ain't nobody thinking about, it's not you. It's not that they need to put you in because of all these people. It's like, no, you're just the best candidate. But you know what's the best thing about with Deuce? I don't think she even fits in that criteria. I think whatever she do, she gonna want to have control of it. And then when she get control of it, guess what she can do? Cultivate the next in line. And you don't need DEI for that. But if she didn't have the proper people and she only hired them because they was black or family, right? Because is DEI not nepotism for minorities? And if you look at DEI, the people that benefited the most was white women, and the people that suffered the most from DEI. A lot of people don't know this, but boo, you know I watch stuff, I keep my mind. You know who suffered from DEI the most? Asian Americans. You know why? Because Asian American households, I'm talking about the Indians, they parents is serious. So this how we know that, this how, you ever wonder why if you go to the doctor enough times you run into one of them somewhere? They Asian in some capacity. I don't care if they Pakistani, Indian, Vietnamese, Korean, Chinese, Japanese. You start to go up the ladder in society of jobs, and who do you run into? Because look, some would say, damn, all the top positions, they fit the description. But we can't give it all to them, right?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
They at the top of the list. They work hard. So, hey, the way I see it, though, I don't think so. Look, say I got some real money and I want to hire the best possible candidates. I don't think the best possible candidates come from no particular group. So I want everybody. I don't want a room full of. If I get like say I build Booed Media into a conglomerate and I got mad shit going on. I do not want to only pick from a list of black people. I would like to pick everybody from the top of the class. Now, say for instance that I start picking people from the top of the class. Then you have people saying, yeah, but you got to understand this person had this kind of background, didn't have this opportunity, whatever the case may be. Yes, but I've been poor, I've been down. I might not want to, like, man, you know how many people ain't want to go through mistakes with me? Nigga, shit. Motherfucker don't want to give you an opportunity. You catch a felony, a motherfucker don't give you a job type shit? Nah, you persona. I might be feeling like, hey, can I hire Obama daughters? How was they raised? I don't know.
Tell me.
They supposed to be on the show.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
You know how I wanna say this out loud. You know how they say, hey, when somebody loves you, what they do? They still got to tell you the truth, right? Say you destroying yourself in some capacity. Should the person that loves you say nothing? Should that person not do any cries for help? No real cries, no beg you, no nothing? Hey, let's wake up. Hey, let's stick together. Let's love each other. We don't think that's a problem. Think about it. We talk all this stuff about black, we love each other, and then we fucking go on social media and we see young black kids jumping the black mother. Nobody jumping to help. I don't care. If you pro-black, guess what you don't care about? This is how I know when people really love black people and they don't. If you pro-black, guess what the fuck you don't care about? You don't care if it's a video with white kids jumping a white mom. You don't care if you really, right? You don't care, right? You gotta be a human for that. Most people who lean on that side ain't human. So you see that and you don't care. So you basically stereotype against your own. You can't be pro-black without thinking like that. I don't care what the other group's doing. I care what we doing. Right? Because if you a parent, you like, I don't care what the fucking kids at school doing. I care what you doing as my child. Now, if what I said don't make sense and you hear this, if you watching on YouTube, you see this clip, you're on Twitch, you see this clip on any social media site, right? If what I'm saying don't make sense, think about it right now. Oh, no, that shit made sense. If it makes sense, it makes sense. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing different. So, say you at the bottom of the barrel, right? Say you coming into the race and everybody looking down on you. Should you make them look down on you more? If you feel vulnerable, should you put yourself in a more vulnerable position? No. The problem is we confused. We can't stick together. But you know what? Why we lucky as black people? Because the whole America is like that. Why? Yo, it ain't gonna be no rebellion. It ain't gonna be no race war. It ain't gonna be another civil war. You know why? Because we all done mix and mingle. America is the one place where we learned about humans. Yo, I swear, America taught us more about the human race than any other points in history and everything else. Because look, me and Mad Kid were talking the other night, right? Let me tell you about humans. You know who started the Democratic Party? Let me see if I go to Google right here and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Google, who was credited with starting the Democratic Party. Yo, Andrew Jackson, right? They say Andrew Jackson was. Let me see. Hold on. Google. Give me the top 5 worst presidents by consensus of Americans. Yo, he not on there. James Buckingham, Andrew Johnson, Franklin Pierce, Donald Trump, Warren G. Harding. But I know that they said Andrew Jackson owned slaves. I never Googled that. Maybe he number 6, maybe he number 8, maybe he number 11 or whatever. We know, but we do know that the Democratic Party was associated with who? That was the Southern Party, the ones who wanted to keep slaves. But somehow through history, we flipped around, and now the Republicans is the ones most hated, and the Democrats is we rock with them. They had laws that was saying, hey, blacks and whites can't get married. We was marrying each other, having kids. We was way more civilized than those in South Africa. No disrespect to South Africa. But you know what they started doing? They made a whole new category of race, a colored. Like, hey, if your pops was white and your moms was black, or your moms was white and your pops was black, you are now a cut. We was just like, hey, high yellow, a mulatto. And I want to know what the real definition of mulatto is. A mix. It's just a mix. And even when they said people could pass for white, they wasn't passing for white. Everybody knew that was Master's daughter, and Master loved his daughter. He don't play that shit. Yo, they was talking about the Old West, and like dudes had like be marrying prostitutes and different. Cause you know when you like when they talk about all the crazy stuff going on, I realize that if you opening up new portions of the world, and it ain't a lot of business and industry and shit there, the regular shit is gonna be shit to make motherfuckers feel good, like alcohol and some kind of drug and tobacco or whatever. It's gonna be cooch and looch. The cooch.
You tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
It's gonna be robbery. It's gonna be all those staple things that we see where there's poverty and not enough opportunity. But when the dude who was dangerous married a prostitute, they say, oh no, that's just Miss So-and-so. You don't even know her. It's still like that. I know y'all, I mean, with social media make everything seem like it ain't real. And that's why I really think a lot of violence going up, right? Cause listen, most females now, you better change your perspective of thinking. This ain't the you marrying a virgin era. And bro, y'all got weird things going on with unions. How me and her may feel about each other is not how you and her may have felt. Or y'all don't feel that way no more. Or you might have did things that made her not feel that way. Or she might have did things that make you not. But that don't got nothing to do with nothing. It really matters how me and her or her and me feel about each other. Social media had motherfuckers out the clout chase. Clout chase, we used to say clout too. We used to say shit like, yo, you can't get no points off that. Clout was just the points. And the points is the likes. Shout out to Make It right on time.
You tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
So even now, it's dudes that I don't care if you, my nigga, I don't care what you did, what you about to talk down in front of me about my lady, gang? Because I love her. And I'm ignorant when I get in love. I'm not gonna let my girl disrespect you, but if you just all out wilding, like if we in some shit, we in some shit. If she got herself in some shit, she got herself in some shit. But what the fuck do I need to hear about, or what the fuck do I need to hear you down to her about her past? Like, what does it matter? She with me now. You ain't what, right? Why is it you trying to get clout? So we live in that era. Where a lot of this shit done online, this some online shit. Motherfucker don't really mean it. You know how you know that? Cause when motherfucker catch a motherfucker, they always be like, hey, yo, man, it's entertainment, man. I'm just in social media. I'm just online. You bugging over some online shit?